Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly. I have just downloads, okay? Where do I even start? Your parents are gonna act like you are the problem, but it's giving you were taught what their problems were, or how they handle their problems is how you handle problems. It's giving generational curse. Like, they just pass down their problems onto you, and they failed to admit that they were the problem in the first place, and they perpetuated a cycle by not doing the work or growing when it was natural for them to do so. Like, they were escaping their shit. And it's giving, you're realizing someone's a piece of shit and their shit's catching up to them. Like, they can't run away from their problems anymore. It's giving health problems as well. Like, maybe they would push away their problems and push away their problems and push away their problems, but then it became like, over time, they were internalizing their problems instead of dealing with them. And in internalizing their problems, they now have health issues that they can't escape. And it's giving, now they can't do things for themselves, or the same things that it's like the situation's getting worse. It's giving, maybe someone likes dogs or something with fighting. I don't condone dog fighting, but it's giving, it feels like one. Like, both parties are loyal to how they see things. And I'm getting, like, an argument's not something that you win. An argument is a disagreement. You can agree to disagree, and you could go your separate ways. You don't have to get someone to see from your perspective, because they maybe never will. I'm also getting toys. Like, maybe someone was just using another in the situation until they can't anymore, and it's giving like too far stuck. Like, there's like love. There's a difference between being in love with someone, having love for someone, and loving someone for what they can do for you. And it's like, just know the difference between the different forms of like why someone might love you or express towards you in the way that they do. Like, do they have a motive, or is it unconditional? Like, it doesn't matter what you do, they're going to love you anyway. They're going to be kind and generous towards you anyway, until you do something to sabotage it. It's also giving fears. Someone's leading with fears here. And someone's leading with their parent wound. Like, and in undoing that, like, okay, if most of the collective, you're probably here because you wanted a love reading, but you can't move forward in love if you don't fix the original representations of love, or at least work through why you are the way you are. What was supposed to be love from your parents was actually just their problems. And you were in the middle. Maybe you were, like, it's giving the term triangulation. You were used as a manipulation tactic for the other parent. It's giving, like, hot and cold, like, wishy-washy energy too. Like, you are allowing inconsistency from your connection because you have inconsistency from your parents, because the motive is always different. It's not because you were the constant of, like, they loved you and they wanted to provide for you or do for you. Like, there was an incentive somewhere else for them. And it's giving, you're noticing now the people you attract in have ulterior motives, or like you're just, all your connections are mirrors. So like you learned your developmental stages. It's just giving, if you want to develop a relationship, you need to go back to your developmental stages and like kind of do and undo like social conditionings. I'm also getting like okay, throat chakra, but where was I going with that? I was gonna go to a different download. I'm hearing something else has to come first before this download, but I really... Okay, I'm like, I was picking up like someone wants to be more public, but it's giving like not ready yet, and it's giving parking your ass like right where you need to be, and like processing, sitting through your emotions instead of running away. Like you're probably getting people tell you exactly what you are, and you're like, no I'm not. It's like you're deflecting here. Someone who's willing to tell you a hard truth is telling you because you need it, not because it's something that you want to hear. Like people who tell you what you want to hear, and like they're always a good time, that's not necessarily good for you. They probably have some sort of incentive. Like it's giving hard conversations with, those are the people that you maybe need to be around. And my car's like doing this thing where it's like shutting off the battery. Like you turn off the car, but then the battery like is still running, and it's like, it's giving like like cutting off a chicken's head and like it's still running around, right? If like it's giving, it's kind of giving like reactive abuse too. Like someone like wants to cut your head off and then like watch you like run around panicking and shit, and then making you out to seem like you're a bad person, but they like poked you, and they poked the bear in the first place. And I'm hearing like, if you feel worthless, it's not because you are worthless, it's because the things around you are, it's like useless to you. Like maybe you're still in your hometown, and you're like just really picking up that you have nothing here like for you anymore. And then you need to build you keep trying to build a foundation in a certain location, but it's not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be somewhere else. Maybe you're supposed to be with someone specific, or maybe you're supposed to just be in the town, like in a different town, doing like your life purpose. Like know that when you start feeling worthless, it's not because you are worthless, it's because what's going on around you is beginning to be worthless to you, and you're like kind of picking up on it and placing it on yourself. Like you're internalizing again, but it's giving like, it's gonna be okay. I'm hearing like friendly, like maybe you're really friendly, and like you can make friends anywhere you go, and you'll be surprised with which friends are going to want to help you if you speak up, if you put kind of like a PSA, like a public service announcement, or like even just an announcement like, hey, is there anywhere that I could stay for a few days, like, or asking for the help that you need, like, hey, I need some gas money. Like maybe you were asking the wrong people now. Like I've been asking like, it's giving outgrowing your parents too. Like asking your parents for help isn't really helping you anymore like it used to, and it just feels a different type of way. The love doesn't feel the same, and you're realizing what love really is, or what you needed or wanted with love, and like what they thought love was. And it's giving just like, don't perpetuate cycles. Like if you don't feel good, do what you need to do to feel better. If that means traveling, go travel. But you can't work on your connections until you work out the originals. Okay, it's time for me to go. I'm going to yoga, and I'll see you in the future. Stay magical.